Hello, Palo Alto. Today is Friday, February 12th, 2021, and InFocus starts right now.
Embarcadero Road. Walk sign is on the crossing.
Welcome to InFocus. I'm Samo Senyan. We hope you're having a great week so far. It's been pretty eventful, so we'll get straight to it. On Monday, protesters assembled in front of the Palo Alto Unified School District office in opposition to the lack of a solid reopening plan. InFocus reporter Cody Millar has more.
Thanks for that. We're here in front of the Palo Alto Unified School District office where both parents and students are protesting their dissatisfaction with the current reopening plan. Bryn Ewan, one of the event organizers, hopes to get middle school students back onto campus.
Well, our goal today was to show our dissatisfaction with the school closures, and our goal was to push the district towards creating a reopening plan that included grades 7 through 12 for in-person learning.
And while for some this is enough, others would like greater options.
Well, we just want to put our kids first and give students a choice. There are many who want to be back in school in person, and we just want to make sure that they are getting a choice and that schools are open for everybody who wants it.
I just want to add that we have been waiting since last March for schools to reopen, and we have had uncountable number of meetings and discussions and emails and text exchanges to prepare for today. Because today we have the vaccine. Today the CDC is saying it is safe to reopen the schools, but we are not ready. Scientifically we are ready to open the schools, but I think logistically we are not, and the school district has already spent almost a year planning for something which has not happened, and we don't want to wait anymore, and for them to take action right now to reopen schools for not just elementary schools and special ed, but for all the schools who want to go back to school.
Superintendent Don Austin assures that the district is doing everything logistically possible to reopen schools as quickly as possible while being safe.
Yeah, I think number one, people need to know that we're trying to get students back. This is not a local issue where your local school board, superintendent, principals, and unions don't want to be back. That's just not the case here. It's slower than we want it to be. It's been a pretty awful year. It's been a full year of us all trying to navigate this. So we're on the same team here, and I think sometimes it's easy to lose sight of that. But we're close. We can see a little light now, and I think we can get students back. It won't immediately look like the school that you left in March. But that's going to take a little while. But it's we're getting closer to being able to put you guys back with your peers and with some of your teachers.
Ewan is hopeful that this past week's board meeting will yield positive results.
I'm cautiously optimistic. The email that he sent out on Friday had a glimmer of hope that maybe we can reopen in person, and so now I believe that actions do speak louder than words, and now we need to see that put in place.
While school board meetings are public knowledge, what goes on behind closed doors in union discussions is also of public interest.
I mean, there's so much work that occurs behind the scenes because things change so quickly. I'd like to just acknowledge our two union presidents. Today's meeting, again, those aren't public. People don't get to see those, but it was one of the most productive times I've ever had with any union reps in my roles anywhere I've ever been. And without that, we can't even be talking about opening schools. So we're in a good spot, and I think some things are going to break loose very soon, maybe even this evening.
Covering the reopening rally on Monday for InFocus, I'm Cody Millar.
Thanks for that, Cody. While protesters were at the district office, just down the road were two special creatures that many do not know about: Stella Assemacher has more.
At the corner of the iconic Pullman campus drives in Stanford stand two cast iron griffin statues. The statues were created in France in the 1860s and displayed in various locations before eventually landing in the university's storage. Don Price researched the statues and played a major role in getting them displayed again in 2018. Price describes the features of a griffin.
A winged lion has a lion's head and lion's paws, and it looks like a lion. It's got two wings coming out. A griffin can be anything, but most griffins have an eagle head and eagle talons, and then the body of the lion.
Griffins have a local mythological significance.
The mythic founder of California, so to speak, was a Queen Khalifa, and she was protected by a flock of griffins, and they were supposed to have been warriors and very brave.
Stanford had a Native American mascot until 1972, when the mascot was deemed not politically correct. Don describes how the new mascot was chosen.
Some of the athletes and students decided that the griffin was a good symbol for Stanford. They even thought it was supposed to be red, and it was a warrior. They had all kinds of different suggestions, Thunder Baron, all kinds of funny things. And finally, they had several student elections to choose the mascot, and they were never really totally definitive. And then they decided, unfortunately, just to take the color cardinal.
While the statues stand at a main campus thoroughfare, Price hopes that more people will notice and admire them as they pass by. For InFocus, I'm Stella Essemacher.
That is it for today's show. Be sure to check out our website, subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch previous content, follow us on Instagram to engage with our content, and Twitter for updates and breaking news. Until next time, I'm Samuel Sinin, and this has been InFocus.